Hi everyone, it's Chenso from Reality Art Pod, back to recap another season of The Traitors, starting with Season 4, Episode 1, titled Let the Cards Fall As They Will. This was a 3-episode drop, so I'm staying up all night watching the first 3 episodes and making videos as I go, with predictions in between. I'll include a link in the description to my Traitors 4 playlist. If you like the video, consider liking and subscribing so you don't miss the rest. But let's dive into it. Alan opens with a poem, Let the cards fall as they will, to see whose fate is greater. Can the faithful's light outshine the dark lies of the traitors? And oop, he said the thing. The setting is night. The moon, she's full. The Jeeps are full of some of our favorite and least favorite people. Michael Rappaport is trying to get the Bravo people he's with to recognize him. They don't. Donna Kelsey's here to do her own thing, apart from her footballing sons. Season 3 first boot Dorinda is back, dressed as a golden sneaker, telling us she's back for a tinge of vengeance. Players are welcomed by hooded figures. Girl, this is spooky, ooky, and poorly lit. Players finally unite, with Lisa Rinna giving all the other housewives a big hug. Rob C already wants to work with Big Brother's Tiffany, knowing she's good at games. Johnny and Tara are besties. Johnny says they're trying to play it cool for the game. Maura recognizes Rob, telling him he should stick by her. He says, maybe. Host Alan is wearing a shining kilt, monogrammed bolero jacket, with shoulder armor, sash, and one solitary curl, shellac to his forehead just the way I like it. Alan tells us that he's picking a secret traitor that will be a secret to the other players and to us. He tells the players they'll all open a chest, and one of their chests will contain a traitor card, so they get started standing in front of the group and looking into Alan's box, analyzing each other's reactions. Candace tells us she'd be a great traitor, as she has 2 degrees and worked in the White House. Reptile Rob loves Donna Kelsey. He is obsessed. Comedian Ron Funches tells Alan he's excited in a way that makes him want to poop a little. Michael's smile bothers Tiffany, which might not even be related to the game. Bachelor Colton accuses Ian of playing dumb in the car. Colton tells us he's cold-blooded because he was a football player, which makes him secretly violent and mean. Rob C goes last. Stanbury knows all about Rob, saying he's the guy who knows everything. So the secret traitor is picked. They'll pick the other traitors later. For now, players mix and mingle in the castle, where there's a big pig, Michael Rappaport, and this decoration. Drag Race winner Monet Exchange recognizes Jam Jam from Survivor. Monet's outfit perfectly complements the confessional. Monet tries to bond with Jam Jam. Jam Jam's being kind of sus, and Jam Jam tries to throw suspicion on Donna Kelsey. Maura tells us her plan is to basically play dumb, but is hiding that she's smart and watches a lot of serial killer tings. Each player sits down with Alan, who's changed into a purple frilly button down and basically an anaconda around his neck, and plead their case to become a traitor. Candace wants to be a killer with a smile. Kristen tells Alan her knives will always be sharp. Donna wants to be murderous. Okay, Donna. Alan gets to picking, blindfolding the players and tapping his picks to be traitors on the shoulder. He picks Candace, who in confessional calls herself the main character, Lisa Rinna, and Reptile Rob. These picks are chaotic. Players unblindfold and are released to mingle again. Lisa Rinna is giggling in confessional. She tells us her skills as an actress are gonna help her out as she skips around the castle and gives faithful cheers. Survivor winner Natalie proclaims to the group that she wants to be an aggressive faithful traitor hunter. Michael makes a different announcement, rounding people up to tell them that a housewife or a gamer have to be a traitor. Candace starts painting Lisa Rinna's name as someone who could be a traitor as well. Michael continues to be annoying, screaming across the room that traitor Reptile Rob is too handsome. The clock chimes. It's time for players to head to bed. As Rob C and Tiffany make a gamers alliance, Alan swears in the traitors, and they meet for the first time in the turret. Candace and Lisa first, who are excited to work together as traitor housewives. They're joined by Rob, who's as stone-faced and unbothered as ever. Candace admits to Lisa that she put her name out there. The traitors are all playing nice for now. Alan enters, telling the 3 known traitors that the secret traitor won't meet with them, and the secret traitor won't know who they are. The secret traitor will nominate a short list of players that the known traitors have to pick from to murder. They'll do this until they eventually unite. The 3 traitors agree that they're better together and commit to be loyal to each other. The next day, players head to their challenge. Natalie continues to go hard, game playing and traitor hunting. They pull up to the lock, which is full of floating coffins. Alan is dressed as an adorned coffin. Players will have to row out and collect coffins containing gold, bring them back and place them in a grave. For each gold coffin they retrieve, they'll win some money. They split into 3 teams, with Colton, Steven, and Reptile Rob taking the lead for their teams. Johnny declares the green boat as the gay boat, with Donna Kelsey an honorary member for being Taylor Swift's near mother-in-law. Reptile Rob's boat pulls up first with their coffin, and they learn they have to put their coffin in a marked grave. At the end of the challenge, the players with coffins in their graves will be up for murder. Players with empty graves will be safe. They put the first coffin in Ron's grave because it's closest, which annoys Rob Rob C, who thinks they should have put some thought into it. The gay boat put their coffin in Reptile Rob's, then Johnny flops face first into the lock, which tickles Alan. Colton snatches a coffin right out of the lock, which turns Monet on. Rob's boat puts a coffin in Eric's grave. As they pass, Natalie suggests that Rob's boat and the green gay boat team up so they can make an alliance against Steven's white team. Green puts their coffin in Michael's grave, and finally Steven's boat gets there for the first time. When Michael gets there, he's enraged to see a coffin in his plot and causes a scene. He's having a meltdown. Candace pushes her team to put their coffin in Donna's plot. Candace is so tempted to murder Donna. Colton's Greens make another alliance with the white team, and these teams put coffins in Rob C and Dorinda's plots. As the game comes to a close, Ian and Mark get coffins as well. White team tries to put their coffin in Portia's grave, but time runs out. There was enough time for Portia to find out that someone tried to comfort her. The players banked $22,500, and players eligible for murder are Ron, Rob R, Donna, Eric, Michael, Ian, Dorinda, Rob C, and Mark. The safe players are sent back to the castle. Alan leaves the nominated players to fill their own graves with dirt. Michael thinks it's undignified. On the way back, Portia tries to get to the bottom of what happened with her casket. Candace tells Portia that Michael has been coming for the housewives. Portia is instantly like, you know what? You're right. Screw Michael, he's a traitor. Eventually, all of the players are back at the castle. Dorinda does not have a blow up and handles this much better than she did last year. Portia, on the other hand, quickly calls out Michael, saying that Michael is coming for the housewives. Ron comes to help Michael, saying this never happened, and Portia stages a house meeting where she tells everyone that Candace said it. Candace deflects, basically saying she didn't say that he said that during the challenge, even though that is what she said. Maura was the only other person in the car with them, but she doesn't remember at all. Portia is confused by Candace changing her story, but she chooses to ignore it because they're housewife sisters. Later, players all head to bed, and the secret traitor shortlists 4 players for murder. In the turret, the traitors are still feeling friendly and learn that the secret traitor nominated Reptile Rob, Ian, Mark, and Eric to be murdered. And that's where episode 1 ends. Let's talk about this episode. Firstly, I'd predicted Rob C, Lisa, Rinna, and Eric as traitors, so at least I got one right. Lisa is a perfect traitor. My eyes are drawn to her anytime she's on screen. Might as well make her the star. And she's doing an okay job in the game. She's aware of how the game is played and is dedicated to playing it, while also making good TV. The animal print suit and hat, chef's kiss. Reptile Rob has such an interesting personality. He's so grumpy and dry, which would be so confusing to play against. I thought of these 3, Candace would be the best strategist, but she's gotten herself into trouble already, throwing names out there, trying to dictate who should be a target in the challenge. As of right now, she's the most likely of the 3 to get banished. We get the secret traitor twist, which I really like. It keeps the traitors having to work together and adds an element of guessing for us at home. I do think Rob Cesternino is the secret traitor. These nominations are perfect nominations for someone who's well versed in the show, picking 4 of the most quiet people. And if the secret traitor isn't Rob, they should have nominated him. My only other suspect is Donna, but I'm just not getting a naughty enough vibe from Donna to have that reveal be exciting for me right now. If I were to make Donna a traitor, I would have made her one of the regular 3. That would have been enough. They could murder any of these 3 options and have it be the same thing. If it were me, I'd murder Eric. I think the murder of an innocent little sweetie is the best way to cause chaos on the castle. Coming into this next episode, I'm interested to see if Candace can get herself out of this mess. I think she can. Everyone else in that situation was being messier than Candace. Michael really was at some point saying he thought the housewives and gamers were traitors, and Portia should not have called a house meeting. That was so messy. Someone involved in this will get banished next, and I will be gobsmacked if Michael survives this episode drop. But that's all I have to say for now. I'm about to watch the next episode. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode. Avoid spoiling the next ones. If you like this video, consider liking and subscribing. I'll be posting more videos later on. Until then, you know where to find me. Watching the Traitors. Bye.